As the episode opens up, I'll be playing the role of your typical audience member.
So now that you know the elements of a good cheer, let's hear one. Yay.
Aww.
Yay.
Yep, he's dead, Jim. Episode is set up rather slowly, but at least in first 5 minutes everything's pretty much clear. Dash is preparing for competition yet has doubts about her capabilities, and so to remedy that, Fluttershy is coming along, as the only one that actually can do it. You know, the whole Pegasus walk on clouds thing. I do say, back when I watched this episode for the first time, I was rather intrigued by the small unique abilities that each pony type could do. It sort of reminded me of Avatar series, and just like in there, we have a creature type that's completely useless. The normals, or in this case, Earth ponies. Yeah, you can argue that Earth ponies have more strength, but honestly, I'm not buying it. Anyways, what gets Rainbow the most is her inability to break the sound barrier, or is it the rainbow barrier? Seriously, what is this? Alright, these are mystical magical horses. These are mystical magical horses. So suspend your disbelief, or better yet, take it out behind the woodshed and shotgun it in the face. Right, and we're basically asked to remove any doubts in our heads and just go with it. Okay, who's next for lobotomy? But okay, Rarity recognizes how unsure Dash is, and so she decides the best way to fix this is to seduce Twilight with oh so gentle poke up our book horse's plot. What? I mean, it's just as complex as any other cloth fiction storyline, so yeah. Still, as the spell for the flight is found, a test subject is required, and surprisingly, Rarity takes charge and volunteers. This is one instance where I gain massive amounts of respect for her character. It is remarkable if I'm honest. But hold on, listen.
A spell that will allow Earth ponies to fly for 3 days.
So that's not for unicorns. What if the spell would just disintegrate Rarity? Poof, and there goes the element of generosity. But okay, once more, I'm just nitpicking. If I'm honest, the way they animated the whole sequence is quite amazing. Unfortunately, it doesn't get repeated ever again, which is a shame. Still, back when I first watched this scene, I still remember being somewhat stunned by this particular scene. I really did not expect a show aimed for a rather small demographic to be this interesting and detailed. I guess this episode helped me cement the notion that there's a lot more to this little cartoon than I and many others gave credit for. Now, as we move on to our two Pegasi, Dash encourages Fluttershy to be more assertive, and though she speaks up, she does it on behalf of Dash, and then later on does what usually the pink one does. Completely crushes someone's confidence. Way to go, Flutters, way to go.
Aren't my wings smashing? Twilight made them for me.
So Twilight made them, and made them grow out of your ass? Neat! But never mind that. Instead of making everyone into a semi-alicorn, due to difficulty of performing the satanic ritual for it, Twilight opted for a simpler solution, a spell that allows everyone to walk on clouds. Here again, I want to pick nits. Don't you think that equestrian schools for unicorns, especially the best ones like the ones Twilight attended, would teach such a spell as simple necessity? Am I the only one thinking that the educational system in Equestria is equivalent to Celestia's toilet bowl after a nice spicy meal? But okay, let's suspend disbelief even further. I mean, the whole episode might as well be renamed that way altogether. Yet then again, what do I know? I'm just a bug horse. And returning to the story, since we have time to waste, our protagonist takes a tour around Cloudsdale, and it's really one of the most beautiful and fantastic looking places in Equestria. You can tell artists tried to make something wonderful, and without a doubt, they succeeded. Aside from dream sequences in this show, Cloudsdale is the next best looking thing. Well, at least in my opinion. Still, we get some heavy world building in the background, while Rarity tries to grab that limelight as she gets greedier and greedier. Yep, fillies and gentle colts, say it with me. Element of generosity. You know that huge amount of respect I gained for Rarity when she volunteered at the start of the episode? Well, by the end, the sum total karma she ranked up was twice as negative of that. Frankly, this whole episode made me dislike Rarity, and to this day she has not recovered in my eyes. And it's been 7 seasons. In the meantime, Dash is getting more and more nervous up until this state before the competition. And this, my dear ponies, is how most of us feel on mid-season and season hiatus. Speaking of which, at the time of making this, it's currently season 7 mid-hiatus. Woo, come one, come all! Let's twitch together! Now, Dash being very scared and so on waits till the very end, and so does Rarity, but for different reasons.
Rarity is ready.
What the fuck? Just kill it with fire! What is this? Is Rarity trying to stop the judge's heart by being impossibly ugly? Oh wait, Celestia is there to observe too. Carry on then. Anyways, as our last two contenders start their routines, I must say I'm really proud of Dash for attempted assassination on Celestia. Another reason why I consider her to be the main hero of the series. But on serious note, Dash just fails on mostly everything, while Rarity reenacts the Icarus flight. Hey, Rarity, karma's a bitch! Still, did Wonderballs deserve the same fate? Come to think of it, yes, but at the same time, we did not know, so, I'm confused and conflicted. Yeah, whatever, I'll solve that conundrum later. Still, seeing ponies in danger, Dash of course goes after them and pulls off the whole stunt, earning her the prize and admiration of everyone. Now, the episode as a whole was a really fun one, and frankly I would even say that it was the best when it comes to animation, art design, and just everything visual-wise, aside from Rarity's outfit. Seriously, even now, with Season 7 there are worse looking episodes to speak of. Like All Bottled Up for instance. Still, visuals aren't alone in here, and the amount of disbelief I had to suspend was impressive. But hey, I guess I shouldn't take it too seriously. After all, what we are talking about right now is just a bunch of mystical magical horses. As for the lesson, well, it's surprising how many small lessons or messages there were in this one. First is being supportive and being there for your friends, of course. Then there's a little message from Dash to Flutters of being assertive, and then of course there's a small one of not being discouraging, especially before something important like this. And finally, the main message, aside from previously mentioned, is about not trying to upstage or interfere if you're there to support. And here's the thing, I really resonate with Dash in this one, because I literally been in this position. But yeah, quite a bit of lessons or messages in here, combined with really good visuals and animations, makes it one of the best episodes in the whole show, for sure. Lovely. And there you go, but as for me, well, I got somewhere to be soon.